hardly seen each other today.
I know, it's been a flurry.
Were you hiding from Storm Ciaran?
We've been scampering in and out.
And actually, even though it started an hour and a half later this morning, because of the storm and the amber warning, it doesn't feel like anything has been lost. Maybe the people whose panels were cancelled this morning
sort of
do feel that, but
here we are back in the rainforest biome, and it's still drizzling down our necks. Last night we were here for a team dinner, but we had those three extraordinary young change makers, entrepreneurial
and a couple of guests.
Folk. Yeah.
But the Emerging Leaders Programme at Anthropy this year is quite big. It's 80 to 100.
Oh, good heavens, I had no idea it was so big.
And it's great to mix it in because it's very easy at a place like Anthropy, I think, to stick in your bubble. We talked about this last year, that there's so many people that you know, that I know, that we can be thrilled to see. So getting outside that bubble was really, I think, wonderful.
You did the Bankers and Net Zero session. How did that go?
Yes, so I just now almost moderated a session for Bankers for Net Zero around SMEs and what financial institutions can do to support their transition. What do SMEs need to transition? And it was interesting, actually, there were three clear calls. One was cheaper financing, but the others were around education and what is needed, as well as tools to implement that, because it's quite confusing. And then thirdly, bringing them together with others who are doing the same thing so they can share. So yeah, it was really good. We had some nice feedback, very interactive.
Good.
But earlier than that, you had a big panel.
I asked the audience, anyone who's done service in the armed forces, maybe a dozen hands went up. Anyone who's worked in the defence industry, one or two
they looked quite
nervous
embarrassed.
hands went up. And then I asked that question of, and who thinks this is a proper natural fit for Anthropy to talk about peace, war, conflict, the contribution, good and ugly, of the armed forces. Pretty much every hand went up in the room, and I just think that's a vote of it's a sort of mandate to sort of push this agenda further afield.
Even the military personnel on the panel, so General Rich Nugent and Rosie Stone, they saw that defence or military is not the first step to solutions, which I thought was exactly prevention,
really important,
and that contextual work that the armed forces can conduct, but it's very different to I think how most people perceive the military as this is what we do and we go in. And I thought Scilla Elfworthy is just amazing.
She was fantastic, and I think both she and Rosie really drove this question of what is the role of women over time in getting us to the point where conflicts are resolved or prevented, and where they've happened, the outcomes are properly negotiated and sustainable over time. And the role of women, both of them were saying, absolutely fundamental.
Well, so it was astounding that there's not a female name on either the Ukraine side or the Russian side in terms of negotiations.
Yeah,
so,
I really enjoyed it.
And the rest of the day I've been doing a bit of filming, which has been fantastic, with Mark Shaler, who we've both known for quite a long time. And he's got a new book out.
The book is called You Can't Make Money from a Dead Planet, the Sustainable Method for Driving Profit. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to reassert what I do, which is sustainability, because I kind of got sidetracked into a few other things. I do sustainability. I've done it for 33 years. I work with massive businesses and tiny businesses to help them do things better and do better things. The timing is urgent. Like, I've been doing this since 1990, and I've never been frightened. I never thought we couldn't sort it out until now. And there's a tiny bit of me that is fearful that we've left it too late.
Yeah.
But there's the majority of me that thinks, no, we're going to be okay. We just need to get cracking.
And then there's tomorrow.
Oh, that's tomorrow, last day. One of the things I'm looking forward to tomorrow, apart from Mark Shaler is doing a keynote in the morning, is I'm doing a Q&A for Sacha Dench. There's the world premiere of her new film.
Fabulous.
So what are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Again, the serendipitous thing of just sort of wafting around and bumping into unexpected people, and that's something around Anthropy that I really enjoy.
Me too.